Hello again everyone and welcome back. Today I thought I would do another little quick night clean for you. Today when I filmed this was another wonderful Friday, and as those of you who have been around for a little while know, on a Friday night I very rarely sleep. I tend to stay up and get some cleaning done, get some odd jobs done around the house and things like that. The reason for this is that on the Friday evening when I finish work, I have about 10 hours until I've got to be back at work for the morning shift on Saturday, which is genuinely one of my favourite shifts. However, I can't get to sleep knowing I've got to get up soon. So I just tend to stay up and then take a nap on Saturday when I get home. So I thought I would film another evening clean for you, evening/night clean for you. It's just going to be a quick one today. I'm going to try and keep it somewhere around the 15-minute mark, just so it's a quick little motivating video, but we're not all going to be sat here all day watching me do a deep clean. So today, well this evening, is more of a tidy up than a clean. So I'm going around the house, I'm taking out all the rubbish, I'm getting the laundry where it needs to be, I'm just kind of picking up the house where things have been left here, there and everywhere, and kind of doing a mini reset so I can come through next week and do a proper clean and actually get things all clean and tidy. The only rooms that I will be cleaning today are the bathroom, the toilet and the kitchen, obviously because they need cleaning every single day. The bedrooms, the lounge, things like that can be just picked up and it will be absolutely fine. So yeah, today I figured I'd just get that done for you. I'm starting off in the bedroom. I've just made my bed so that when I do come home from work tomorrow afternoon, I can get straight in it and have a lovely Saturday afternoon nap. It is one of the joys I look forward to in my life, is the Saturday afternoon nap. It is the end of the working week for me. I work Tuesday through to Saturday, so when I come home from work on Saturday afternoon, I get to go straight to bed knowing that I've got 2 full days off ahead of me, and it's the best nap of the week. I very rarely get a nap for the rest of the week, but if I do, this one definitely outshines it. So I'm just dealing here with all of my little lists. Recently, I have been trying to kind of decant my lists into a more logical state. So I had one big notebook that I would put all my notes in for all my projects, all my content ideas, all of my house budgets, my shopping lists, everything would go into this one big notepad, and it started to resemble the inside of my brain. It was just this scrambled, garbled mess of lists and ideas and things like that, and it was very difficult to find anything. So for this last week I've been going through, I've got several notebooks. I've kind of designated a particular notebook to a particular theme. For example, I've got a garden planner, I've got a content planner, I've got a home planner, I've got a food menu shop list kind of thing, and I've got a budget planner. So it's made life so much easier for me in this last week that I've been using that. It's been really, really wonderful. So I definitely want to be doing more of that. But this week has very much gotten on top of me housework wise. We have had a very stressful week at work this week. The company that I used to work for have contracted out the canteen part of the building to a different company. So all of us existing employees have been tupied over to the new company, and the new company have begun this week, and it's been somewhat chaotic with all the changes that they're wanting to make. We are trying to implement those and keep the customers happy and things like that. It's been very, very stressful, and it's kind of been reflected a little bit in the state of my home. I wake up in the morning and I think, oh no, not this again. I know it's only temporary. I know that once all the changes are done at work, everything's going to be fine. But at the moment, it's getting on top of me a little bit stress-wise, and the house is starting to reflect that. I am naturally quite a messy person. I know that all you ever see of me is pretty much cleaning and decorating, but I am a messy person. I tend to leave stuff everywhere. I do not pick up after myself. I have to be very, very conscious of what I'm doing to do that. And I get incredibly easily distracted. I was actually thinking on doing a video on it just so people can kind of see what I'm dealing with in my head. I don't know if it's normal or if it's a kind of an ADHD thing or something like that. I know everyone's saying they've got ADHD right now. Everyone's saying they've got autism right now. I think everyone's leading just really, really stressful lives and there's too much to cope with. So I'd really kind of like to do a video of kind of going around and getting things done, but also my thought processes while I'm doing it. You can see how easily I get off track, how easily I get confused and forget things and leave things and then have to go and pick up after myself at the end of each day. It's a bit of a nightmare, but you know, I'm getting there. The house is getting a lot better. I'm decluttering regularly now, which is really nice. I'm starting to make more space in our storage areas of the house. We have less and less stuff coming into the house, and the things that we do have coming into the house now have a place, which is really, really nice. But it's still very much a work in progress. There's still a few bits hanging around the house that we don't necessarily use, or they're maybe not in the best location, and so the house gets very, I wouldn't say dirty, but it gets very untidy and very cluttered very quickly. So that's kind of what I'm trying to work on this summer, is implementing kind of the whole a place for everything and everything in its place mentality. I feel like that is a healthier mentality for my own mind. I know that it doesn't work for everybody. Some people like more things out, they like to be reminded of things. I prefer to have things put away and a more minimal style. I'm not going full minimalistic. I don't think I'd be able to do that. Whenever I kind of clear out, I end up ordering more stuff. But definitely a more minimal feel to the house. So we'll still have the stuff, but it will be out of the way, so we're not having to look at all the stuff that we've got all the time. So that's definitely a work in progress over the summer. I really want to kind of focus on that, so that I can go into next year ready to go. So I'm currently cleaning the toilet room. Oh, I've been making a video about redecorating this tiny room, which should have taken, I don't know, half an hour to redecorate. Has taken me weeks because I got to kind of halfway point and I ordered some bits and it's taking them forever to arrive. So I think what I'm going to have to do is, probably by the time you see this it will be up, I'm going to have to split that redecorating video into a part 1 and a part 2, which I'm so disappointed about. I really hate when you do a video and people have to wait for part 2. It frustrates me. Like when you watch a short and they're just like, oh, subscribe for part 2. Oh, it bugs me and I'm so sorry. But the fact is, I've made a video of, well, half a video of me redecorating this toilet room, and you guys are going to see it before the actual redecorating the toilet room video comes out, so it's kind of a spoiler and I don't really want that. So I think I'm going to have to edit the footage I've got now to make it part 1, and then I'm going to have to put a part 2 out when I can do it, when these bits finally arrive. So yeah, there's my loo half done. It's looking gorgeous, don't get me wrong, but yeah, needs finishing. So the next room on my list is the kitchen. As you can see, the kitchen has taken a bit of a bruising this week. There is quite a lot of washing up I need to put away. There's, I don't know how many sponges currently going on. We usually only have one out at a time, but for some reason we've got 2. One of them's looking really manky, one of them, you know, needs to be thrown away and maybe replaced. Oh, it's just chaos. So I'm going to get on with that tonight while it's all quiet, so that when I do come home from work tomorrow, I can make myself a nice little cup of tea and a quick snacky snack before I head up to bed. So really in here, it's just a case of getting the washing up and the drying up put away, clean off the sink, clean the cooker and the worktops, and that's probably going to be it for in here. I'm not going to be hoovering at this time of night because everyone's in bed. My daughter, who you saw right at the beginning of the video, is the only one up at this point. So I don't really want to wake the rest of the house up. It wasn't actually that late. I think I started filming this around 10 o'clock, something like that. And I was finished by kind of 12:30, 1 o'clock. So it didn't take too long. I think actual cleaning wise, I was probably only going for about an hour and a half. But obviously when you're filming things and you're moving the camera and you're trying to get angles where you guys can see what I'm doing as clear as possible, it takes a little bit of time moving the camera, turning it on and off and replacing batteries and things like that. So I think all in all it was about 2 hours, 2.25 hours maybe, to get this done. Obviously it's not as full of a clean as it would usually be. I think I'm going to drop this video just in as like a little bonus video at some point during the week, rather than it being my long form Sunday video. I prefer to put out a longer video on the Sundays, and I'm thinking I might do a catch up my to-do list, kind of get it all done with me video. I've got so many bits on my to-do list that I've got to do, and I kind of feel guilty about doing them because I feel like when I'm on a day off, all I want to do is make content for you guys. I love it. I really do enjoy it. And I kind of feel guilty getting bits done around the house without kind of showing you guys what I'm doing, and I would really like to film it. So I think I'm going to do like a week of like just catching up my to-do list, little odd jobs around the house, maybe a few odd jobs in the garden, that kind of thing, and then put that up as my Sunday video this week. So this one will go out at some point in the week, and then my to-do list will be at the weekend. Bit of a change for you, but you've still got this one if you do want that cleaning motivation. I'm also thinking about doing perhaps some more kind of detail cleaning videos. I love watching detail cleanings. Like obviously I'm watching kind of car detailing, things like that. I love that. I would love to have a go at that. I would not be anywhere near as good as the professionals, but I would love to have a go at that. It looks like so much fun. But obviously I don't drive and I don't have a car, so I can't really do a car detail cleaning, but I would love to do some little detail cleanings around the house. I feel like that would be really satisfying, lovely, scrubby, suddy, fun video to make, and a kind of motivating, fun, but relaxing video to watch as well. So do let me know in the comments if you would be interested in seeing videos like that, because I feel like they'll be so much fun to film. So I might do a couple of those and just test the waters and see what you guys think. I'm also thinking about doing a few what do they call them? Premiere videos. So they'll be scheduled at different times because obviously it's very early in the morning on a Sunday when my videos come out, but I would love to sit with you guys and watch a video through and have a chat open where you guys can ask me questions and stuff while we are watching the video through together. So let me know also if you would like to see that as well. I am almost finished with my little night clean now. I'm just going to do this last little bit of laundry. I did film me putting the laundry away, but that, I don't know, it's just not on my SD card. I must not have hit record, or it's corrupted or something. So I do apologise. This video is going to end a little bit abruptly with me doing the laundry, but that is going to be it. When I get home from work tomorrow after I've had my little nap, I'll run the Hoover around, I'll run the mop around, and then I shall sit back and enjoy my weekend. I'm heading up to Raquel's on Sunday, so you will see a video, hopefully, if we manage to get anything filmed. We're a bit awful with that. Of me being up at my sister's for the day. I'm so looking forward to it. I really need to get away from these four walls for the day, and I can't wait to go up there and spend a little bit of time with her and my niece and nephew, my brother-in-law. It's going to be lovely. I'm hoping we can get a little bit of gardening done, or perhaps just mooching about, a bit of shopping, or even just going out for a cheeky Costa. When I go up there, sometimes we go to Costa and we just sit in our car and we just de-mum for a little while, and it's lovely. But anyway, I'm waffling. I will see you all next time, guys. I hope you have a great day. Speak to you next time. Bye bye.